Welcome, everybody, to Voices of Recovery. Today's guest is Ronnie LeDuff. Come on, give me the... Are you really going to leave me hanging?
Ronnie ADHD.
LeDuff. It's
that quick.
okay. Ronnie LeDuff, and I am your host, Gregory Greer. Today's guest, everybody, is the amazingly energetic Ronnie LeDuff. Bring it in.
When you say energetic, it feel like I got to be energetic.
But you are energetic anyway. I could have said the lull and boring Ronnie LeDuff. And see, how are you talking now?
Yeah, that's not me.
That's right.
That's not me.
That's not you.
Dude, I'm wired up.
So
I'm excited to be here, bro.
I'm thrilled for you to be here, man.
I can't believe you asked little on me.
Oh, you need to quit.
Oh, man.
So what are we doing here today is bringing you here so that we can explore your journey, man.
Absolutely.
Now, first, I appreciate you coming here again. I already said it.
Oh, man.
But it's like we want to explore your journey. I want to, how you got where you are, and then think about, well, forget about that. How do we know each other?
That's what I was just going to say. Before I even talk about me, I got to talk about you. So you was one of the first people outside of Mike that imprinted recovery on me, right? Because I was always the class clown. I like to be goofy. I like to joke. I like to do this, that, and the third. And I seen you mix comedy with real life. And I learned the difference between not taking nothing serious and just being funny. I could be funny and still take stuff serious. And I'll never forget, I asked you after you did family group that day, family day at the Grove.
I got it.
And I was like, man, how do you do it? And just, as humbly cocky, you just say, I just do it.
Well, thank you. But look, I appreciate that. But
yes. So, man, I got here.
No, real quick.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Who are you? I got some people in this audience that are gonna say, "Who is this cat?"
Who is? So they don't know me. No, I'm joking. So my name is Ronnie LeDuff. I am in recovery. My sobriety date is April 13, 2019. I'm a devoted father. I'm a devoted husband. I come from a small town just 5 minutes north of Baton Rouge called Baker, Louisiana. And I came crawling in the rooms, I'm sure, just like, a few more of my colleagues and people that I look up to in recovery.
And what is your job?
My job is to stay sober. No, I'm joking.
So my number one job
that is my number one job.
No job.
But the job that pays me and help provide vacation for my family is I am the community liaison / marketer for Regions Behavioral Hospital, which is a acute psych stabilization program in IOP in Baton Rouge, Louisiana. I'm also the business development director for Medically Assisted Treatment Clinic, MATS, Vivitrol, Sublocade, and those things. And then just my newest journey, I got the privilege and the honor to work with Rayville Recovery, which is one of the places that I went to get sober.
I did not know that.
I am the part-time business development for Rayville Recovery.
You are a multi-developmental soul.
Yes.
Well, by the way, Rayville Recovery, we want to bring up that Rayville Recovery is the sponsor for this episode.
Absolutely.
So we want to shout out to Rayville Recovery.
Shout out Rayville.
Thank you.
Great place. Number one co-occurring facility in the state of Louisiana. They transport, they take uninsured people. If you call, they coming. If you think you don't qualify, you qualify. If you think it's not for you, it's for you. We take people of all colors, all shapes, all sizes, no matter your ethnicity, your religious background. We want to help you. We want to love you until you can learn to love yourselves. Rayville Recovery. The journey starts with you.
Thank you, Rayville Recovery. I say thank you. No, man. Look, you are an amazing soul.
Thank you, man.
Are an amazing soul.
It's so surreal to be here because you're one of the people I look up to. And so to get a text from you, first of all, I had your number in my phone. And to get a text from you to say, will you? What? Say less. So, yes, I'm here for you, man.
Well, thank you.
And I got a nice pillow to hold on to hide my stomach because I got nutritional issues. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, doesn't your wife do work with personal training?
My wife, and I don't look like it. Don't judge my baby how I look. Judge her for the knowledge that she knows. Look at some of her other clients. They look better than me. But yes, my wife does personal training, meal prep, and nutrition.
And you have kids?
We have 6.
6 kids?
Yes.
Is it 7 kids including you?
Yes, actually. How did you know?
Typical family
Did
system.
you talk to her before we got on air? I am definitely.
Most wives will say their husband is the additional child. In the
but I'm like
system.
the bad child. It's like she picked all this out for me to wear. It's like, okay, we're not going to go crazy. We're going to go comfortable. We're going to go okay. We're going to go cool.
We're going to go cool.
Yeah, she packs all my clothes.
We're going to be like Fonzie.
Yeah.
We're going to be cool.
We're going to be cool.
Right.
You know what I'm talking about? Yeah.
Okay. So thank you again. All right. So here we are. Here we are. But your journey, my friend, because listen to the titles that you just threw out there: business development, liaison. And can you imagine? Let's go 6 years ago.
You even got to go that far, but exactly, yeah.
Either way, it's like amazing development.
100%.
I use the word development. Evolve,
yes.
man. You just like a mushroom. Probably poor choice of words in the field of addiction.
I don't eat mushrooms,
like,
but I could dig it.
Yeah, I got you. But the thing is, you just grew.
Yeah.
You just became so much more. Did you ever see yourself in this role? Or
Never.
roles, plural?
So first off, I got to give all credit to God. Second off, I'm not even supposed to be living, so I didn't see myself, in this role. I had 6 suicide attempts in my journey, and I had given up on myself. So I never thought in a million years that people would contact me to help their family member or to help themselves or to help their child or, whatever the case may be. I mean, coming up raising the same parent household, being the only boy, 2 sisters, middle child, I was spoiled rotten. So like this was never my projected outcome from jump. I played baseball. I excelled at it. I went to college on a full scholarship, played in a band, and I had opportunities that people look like me wasn't afforded a lot of the times. You know what I mean? Like I had those opportunities and I squandered them away, and I didn't know why. Because growing up in the Black culture, it's taboo to talk about emotions and struggling. And you go to work or you go to church and you pray and it's gonna be okay. So I didn't know about therapy and recovery and emotional damage and processing emotions and stuff like that. So when life started hitting me and I didn't have the tools and I didn't have the relationship with my higher power that I did have when I was younger, it just sent me on a spiral. I just went out of control, and so when I started, from the time I started using IV'd heroin in 2013 all the way up until 2019, it was like my goal was to kill myself, because that's how I was living and that's how I was feeling, neglecting my kids. So I definitely did not see myself here being responsible, a productive citizen of society, being a devoted father and husband, like I said, in the interlog or the whatever you call it. I'm trying to, so it's still like I ain't gonna say a weird feeling, but it's very humbling, and it makes me grateful that the sacrifices that I have made while being in recovery, like it's the fruit is bearing now. So it's beautiful.
The number of times that you attempted to kill yourself, how many?
6.
6.
Yep.
So some people will say that's my darkest hours.
Yes.
Would that be yours?
100%.
Okay.
100%.
So there's some research to say out there, if someone's going to take their life, they're at that point where taking their life is the only outcome that they can see. It's better than actually living.
Exactly.
Because living is so amazingly unbearable and miserable that it's much better to take the other option. So 6 times, how dark? I'm just wondering, are you able to articulate that dark space?
I don't even know if it's words to put in the English language to articulate that, of how dark it was. I mean, I just felt smothered 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, spiritually, which caused the physical and mental to be smothered as well. It's like I could be tripping. I could have been hallucinating on the drugs, but I could swear I used to see demons like right by me, or can like hear them talking to me. And I'm not schizophrenic. I checked. I tried to get a check, but I'm not schizophrenic. So I'm not hearing or seeing things. And it's just like it's just like a feeling of death. It's like I'm supposed to be dead, but I'm still living here amongst these people as a living, walking demon. And and life was just, I didn't have, like I said, I didn't have my kids. I was neglecting my kids. I was conscious that I had kids, but I was also consciously not going around them on purpose. I embarrassed my family, so I would consciously not go around them on purpose. And I don't know at what point I thought suicide was the way out, but it just was. And you know, I don't think I was a weak person, but it's just what it was. That's just how I felt.
So I've had two episodes myself, and one group pulled me out of the bar. The second one was the police pulled me out of my house. And that's a wonderful thing for my neighbors to see.
No, I mean,
the thing at that time, though, I can remember being excited about this was going to be over.
Yeah,
I remember well. It's like, I mean, I was celebrating that and counting the clock down. All of this gone, and I was excited about it.
Yeah,
I mean, really, crazily.
So I kind of was like that. My last one, my sixth one. It happened the like April of 2019. So I'm at Rayville, and I got some bad news over the phone. And my childhood friend, they found him dead, and I felt responsible for his death. You know what I mean? Because I feel like I introduced him to that drug that took his life. And excuse me, I'm monsters. And I feel like I didn't fight as hard to help him get off of it as I fought to get him on it. And so I had reservations that like have 2 weeks left of rehab. It's like, you know what? Like when I go home, like I'm doing it this time. Like I want my parents to find me in their driveway dead. So it was almost like you say, I was counting down the time to like, I ain't gonna have to deal with this hurt, this misery no more, being a failure, being a horrible father, you know, being a laughing stock of my city. Like nobody take me serious. Don't nobody believe me or trust me. So like I ain't gotta worry about none of this no more.
See, now you're telling me how come. That's the dark space. When I was asking you to articulate it, you just did it.
Okay, well, hey, you had to ask me in a different way.
No. I got it. Well, here's the deal. Because if I took, me 2 times, 6 times, these attempts, though, it's like if we become sober, what is your triggers? Are you thinking about relapsing on drugs or alcohol? Or because some people, like myself, I didn't think about alcohol and drugs. The first 6 months or so, rather than use, I just imagined bullet through my brain.
Yeah, pew,
like
pew.
an instant blackout. See, I'm a blackout drinker. Yeah. That was my history. So all I did was just reflect on how I drank, which was take it out like that. And so the reason I'm asking you that is that was my experience. Yours, did the triggers to drink or drug come first, or did you have triggers to take yourself out?
So I actually, I said the attempts was kind of in addiction, but sometimes, I mean, I guess it would be mentally too, because I started off cutting. I mean, I still wear the scar enough the camera can see it. So that was my first one. And then the next one I tried to hit the main artery in my leg. And then one time I overdosed on acid, like, and it just tore my throat up. But other times after that, I would purposely take a lethal amount of drugs.
So when you got sober, and the question was, once getting sober, triggers, was the first thought, wow, you know what? I'll just take myself out. Or was it, I'll do drugs? Which one came first? No, it's good.
So when I got sober, I did have an episode where I thought suicide first and get high first.
Okay, thank you. Now, here's the reason I bring it up.
Yes,
and I think it's important because there's a high statistic on those who do take their lives. And we're bringing up a very amazingly sensitive subject. And with so many people that overdose or suicidal, you will see other people consider it themselves. So I want to be very mindful that this is a very serious topic that we're discussing.
100%.
So I think it's important to be aware of it. Because what we did next is what hopefully somebody else can learn from or have some hope for.
Yeah.
So if that was the trigger, it's like, oh, I thought about this. Some people can become addicted to seeking the thought processing of ending their life. Like that is a gratification point. It's a stimulation. So instead of using a drug or alcohol, the imagination of taking oneself is what then becomes a regular thought processing. And when I say regular, it becomes normalized. Yeah. And for other people, like, wow, you think like that. Well, for those of us that have been there, it's like, well, we've thought it, been there and lived it. And therefore, it's not as out of the box because we've been there with it.
That makes so much sense.
So the addiction component, it's just like anything else that could bring a stimulation to say, oh, here's an option. Because it was an option in the past. And so what we're looking to do is to find new options so that's no longer in the toolbox.
Yeah.
That's no longer in the toolbox to say, oh, here's something I can pull from.
Yep.
to say, well, wait a minute, I need to put that over here. This is the toolbox I want to hold on to.
Prayer.
So prayer worked for you.
Prayer.
Is that it? Is that right?
And I'm working on getting started with my breath work. I wanted to wait till we got on air to announce it to you. I'm intrigued. And I'm gonna tell you the only reason why I'm intrigued is because I have had 2 talks with 2 separate doctors that breath work should be utilized more.
I'm so glad you listened to me.
I did listen to you first. You introduced it to me.
Well, come back.
So like
because
I said
we
in
were
the
talking
tub.
about it. Well, hold up, man. Come back because we were talking about a serious subject about the hope and the prayer, and you're like breath work. And then
I'm adding breath work into it. I just want to let you know that.
Well, we can bring it back, but right now I want to say the importance of
and picking up the phone.
Pick up the phone.
I used to be scared to talk about how I'm feeling, the fear of looking weak.
Yeah.
So it's easier for me to tell God about it and leave it there. But then, God gave me common sense to place people. I'm not common sense, but God gave me a spirit of discernment to, choose the ones around me that I trust with those emotions. So I do pick up the phone now too.
And you express yourself.
I do express myself.
I'm glad.
Sometimes it might come off as funny and I get off the track like I just did, ADHD, woohoo.
But humor's a defense mechanism.
It is.
As a performer.
It is.
I become a performer.
Yeah.
And by making people laugh, you get a sense of what?
I get a sense of fulfillment, a sense of being needed, a sense of purpose, and a sense of this is my job. My job. I'm a muse, right? It's my job to entertain people. Not that it's instilled in me. It's just
it
like
is
to make
so that I don't
people
have
laugh.
to feel.
Yeah.
So I don't have to feel. Let me be funny.
Yeah.
And then I don't have to talk about feelings and get all over there. He just laugh. It'd be all right.
Yeah.
I got you.
Yeah.
So thank you.
Yeah.
All right. So hope comes through prayer and picking up the phone and talking to somebody.
Yep.
And staying connected. So building a peer support group.
Peer support group. Yes, sir.
Peer support group.
Yeah.
How long do you have sober again?
6 years.
6 years.
April 13th.
Congratulations.
6 years. Thank you.
That's amazing.
It don't beat your 26.
What?
What, 24?
15.
15.
Dude,
Same.
whatever. So, look, thank you. That's a compliment. I appreciate you, man.
Yeah.
So, you talked about breath work. Fine, we'll bring it up.
Yeah, see?
All right, we'll bring it up. So you're interested in doing it?
I'm interested. I've been practicing.
Okay. Well, don't stop.
Well, I've just been like...
you don't breathe. That's a wrap, right?
I know. so that was the goal at one point.
Yeah.
Not no more, though.
But see, bring it back.
Yeah.
See, cutting jokes.
Yeah.
So bring it back. So, I am doing this. What is it? When am I? October... you have to go and look at October 11th at Steps Detox in Lafayette. I'm doing a breath work there.
Yeah.
So, okay, shout out to Steps Detox.
Oh, yeah.
But the whole purpose of the breath work, and I can give you just the briefest history of it all. What did the doctor say? That
it should be utilized more because that word you said, I was like, yes, that's what Greg be saying.
The parasympathetic nervous system?
Parasympathetic nervous system. And he also talked about fight or flight as well.
Well, it reduces anxiety.
Yes.
Reduces anxiety. And there's a molecular component of our health. There's a molecular component to our health of how it can increase the benefits of our immune system. And so regulating our emotions, regulating our immune system, there's a huge, in fact, for psychiatrists or the like, for discharge planning, oftentimes with utilization review, they will say in the doctor's notes, it's requiring, some breath work. Some form of breath work and going forward. And they can start that kind of work while they're in treatment. So 2 doctors had given you some motivation maybe.
Sparked by you.
Well, initial. Okay, thank you.
They just, agreed with what you had already said.
Well, I dig it. Thank you. I'm glad some doctors mentioned that. So this breath work, again, is all about allowing you to take a journey within. So you're here today to talk about your journey. You talked about the addiction, the depression with suicidal attempts. And how many times you go to treatment?
I went to inpatient treatment 6 times and 24 detox centers.
Holy God.
Yep.
And finally,
and 4 psych.
And finally, psych?
Yeah, if you count that.
No, you're my people. I've been to 8.
Oh, we there. I got grippy socks still at the house.
So it's like, however, and look, we make fun because what?
That's what we do. We don't want to feel.
Well, we don't want to feel, but also we can laugh now.
I can laugh now.
I might have been making jokes then, even though it was inappropriate.
And I don't mean to cut you off, but what the devil meant to tear me down is what I get to use now to help build people up. And find enjoyment and like passion and purpose in it.
Absolutely.
And so when I laugh, I'm not laughing at the situation. I'm laughing at the devil thinking he had me.
That's right.
Yes, Lord.
Thank you.
Talk your talk, Mr. LeDuff. I like to talk in third person. Speaking of third person, ADHD, that episode you did, talking to yourself. See, some people get a check for that, but you pulled it off and it looked good.
I appreciate that. No one's watching it, though.
Hey, listen, if you watching this episode right now, especially my Built by the Red Stick people, I need you to turn this video off and then come back to it. Remember, you probably paused it at the 24-minute mark. Go to Voices of Recovery on YouTube and watch the mystery guest episode with Greg Grid. That is genius. Somebody gonna steal that episode. They gonna steal that idea.
Somebody did it somewhere. I'm sure it was just.
I ain't seen it, so it's stolen to me if I see it now.
So we talked about the journey, because there's another part of your journey. So your journey of addiction, the psych wards, the suicidal attempts, getting sober now for 6 years?
6 years, yes, sir.
6 years.
Yes, sir.
And then how many roles you have as a professional. And here, you said Built by the Red Stick, but you are also a host on a podcast.
Yes, I am.
Your own with Michael Duffy.
With Michael Duffy. Michael Duffy.
Do y'all know who Michael Duffy is? That used to be. No, that he used to be with the government like 20 years ago. Michael Oakley.
Michael Oakley.
Sorry, Mike.
Yes,
man.
me and Mike co-host Built by the Red Stick together. Little local podcast. Strength, hope, overcoming adversity.
Overcoming adversity.
Yes, sir. But to your original question, professional hats. I would say 3 titles, but I play so many different roles because I can be a life coach. I can be a peer support. I could be a person that connect people to different resources. I could be the person that cultivate new relationships to help new people. I mean, I really can be whatever you need me to be. But I mean, if you wanted to, three professional roles, but I also have vending machines too, and I resell shoes.
Resell shoes?
I do. I'm a reseller.
I know we don't have a camera on your shoe, but if you put that sucker up there, that's a Nike, right?
That's a Nike Dunk. Look at you. Well, you knew it was Nike.
Well,
but
I can tell by the hook on it.
Yeah, that's a Nike Dunk. Court purple lows, light work. I figure I'd bring out a little light work for my dude today. When we say light work in the shoe game, we really saying we got heat on feet, a little light work,
I learned something new today. Thank you.
Dab on them.
So we got the professional roles with so much activity out, with the podcast, the vending machines, the shoes, and then of course don't forget the dad. I mean, that's a huge role.
Whew. So I got 4 biological, 2 step kids, but they still my own. So I just say 6. Man, look, that's why I have so many roles. You know what I mean? Life is life.
Life be lifing.
Life be lifing, and prices be pricing. They be pricing, man.
Right.
Yeah, but we just had a beautiful vacation to Pigeon Forge, Tennessee. I almost wore my vacation shirt, but I wore it last week, so I couldn't wear it 2 weeks in a row.
That's okay. You got Built by the Red Stick. You got to promote.
But it's things I get to do like that today that, like, when you asked me earlier, like, did I ever see myself here? I never seen myself helping lead a 8-family household on vacation like my parents used to do for us growing up. See, I didn't think I was going to have that opportunity because of the lifestyle I was living. So to be able to do that for 5 years now.
Yeah.
Beautiful. 4 years. I'm sorry. 4 years now. It's beautiful.
It's incredible.
Even though I hate the mountains, I hate everything about nature. If it ain't human, I don't want it.
Oh my God.
I hope Peter or Peter?
I don't know.
I hope they don't get mad at me for saying that. I don't hate them. I just feel like they should be animals and I should be human.
Okay.
Yeah, but it was beautiful. I feel like I'm digging myself in a deeper hole.
That's all right. If there's no concrete.
I love Jane
McLaughlin.
I love Jane McLaughlin. That's her name, right? That's the lady be doing the cat commercials, The Arms of an Angel.
Couldn't tell you.
All right, cool. Back, see? Bring us back.
That's
but
all
no,
right.
it's beautiful today.
Be hating on nature. All right.
I don't hate nature.
It's all good. You just said so.
I ain't naughty by nature either. I don't even like them because they names.
Good grief, Charlie Brown. So here we are. Your journey.
Your
journey.
Yeah.
All right. So we talked about the dark moments.
Yep.
We were talking about connecting with family.
Yep.
You're building with so many other entities professionally. It's like, man, what direction are you going?
I'm just going in the direction of help. I'm going wherever the people need me at. Not where the people need me, but where the people need help at. That's where I want to go. I want to be in the trenches. I I don't look down on the people with the jobs in the office. I respect that. That's your thing. I want to be the one going in the hospitals where they at. I want to be the ones going into the impoverished areas where they at. I want to go into the underserved communities like where they at. I just want to go where the people at that need help. So if my job position continues to allow me to do that, that's what I'm running with.
Well, cool. While we have time, I'm interested in 2 stories.
Okay.
One, not that I know anything from ahead of time, but one is a story that sticks the most out to you. That was like, wow, this one going into whatever place to help somebody because it has that much value for you. Now, that's the first question, and then I have another one. You know what? Let's flip it, because that one's going to bring hope and excitement. I want to bring up this. Well, the second question was going to be, what's been the most difficult and challenging one? You know, the ones that go, oh, yeah, this has been the hardest, because it's like in this field, and you said regions. Have I worked for others? And you don't have to list all the any of the other companies that you've worked for, but you know, sometimes we have experiences at other, you know, as we're growing. Right. It's like, wow, this is an experience that I learned that this is not what I want. And this was an experience that spoke to me as far as knowing what direction I did want to go. So I don't know if that speaks to you when I'm
trying to make sure I heard the question right. So you want me to tell you about a situation that I've seen someone do that say, hey, I don't want to do that because of the consequences that they got?
Well, I can share my own. I mean, I've opened a couple of treatment centers already. Yeah. And to me, that was the difficult part was I had to do everything, meaning utilization review, the insurance, the family group, besides the group, the individual family contact. So you're doing all the roles where a lot of treatment centers have like 3 or 4 staff members to do that. Discharge planning, you have all of these, but they're telling you this. The gifting is it for private practice, it set me up to be able to do all of that. So all the cross training was there. However, in the beginning, it's like, wow, this is grueling. This is something I'm not going to do again. And it also helps in an administrative role about what are the duties and responsibilities for each when you start typing up job descriptions.
I wouldn't want to do discharge planning.
Well, I'm just saying this, but I can also speak to certain clients that have come in the past that it's like, okay, when this happens, I'm turning it over. I need somebody else to help because this is an area I know I am not suited for. Certain females, no, I need a female because one, I'm a male. They're not going to be trusting.
100%.
And based upon whatever traumas they've experienced, it's just not a good fit to be aware of these things. Because I've had experiences in the past where I might have felt terrible that I have failed them. It's not about me. That's about where that person is, and it's what I can or what I cannot provide. So it's all about awareness. So I don't know if that gave you any ideas, but I could also bring up, you know, I've seen death at a treatment program and how everyone reacted. You know, it's like, oh my God, someone died at a treatment program. I was like, whoa, wait a minute. And I was like, okay, what that told me was, because I worked in the emergency room for 2 years. Some of us are meant for crazy chaos experiences, and we are able to maneuver and navigate in it in order to help each other so that we can achieve a task. And then some of us, deer in headlights or just straight up freak out.
Yeah.
I learned that about me. So I don't know. Did that give you any ideas?
Yeah, give me an idea. But I mean, I like the one where you gave the example about the females because I don't deal with any females. So I'll you know, pass them off and make sure I got help for them. I wouldn't want to own a facility. I ain't gonna say own it. I mean, I could have like some interest in it, but I wouldn't want to like be the one that's got to play devil's advocate when it comes to the money, because I wouldn't be able to look at the numbers. Like I would want to help it out of my heart. And you can't run a business from your heart.
Well, see right there, that was profound.
Yeah,
that was profound because I've heard people, you know, that run a business that say they're in recovery, and they'll say, "This is recovery, but business is business."
Yeah,
and I'm like, well, what happened to the practice these principles in all our affairs?
Come on now.
And they're like, well, you can't practice these principles and keep this business running.
Yeah,
that's like, well, I don't know. Is that true or is it not? I don't know. I would like to be in that position to be able to explore, because as long as we're helping, yes, there's some areas that can be explored. Anyway, we're getting off topic.
No,
you brought up I don't want to own a company. I was trying to just find a dark moment working in this field that was meaningful.
So that's what I thought the original question was, and I don't want to use names, but this person, and Ryan knows who I'm talking about. It was a dear friend of both of ours. He got away from what works, and he's no longer with us. And this is somebody that I knew outside of recovery, and then somebody that I reconnected with in recovery, and this person was on the same trajectory as me as far as being respected in the community and wearing different hats and knowing what they're doing. But then he got away from what works. And again, this person is no longer with us. So I'm like, oh, no matter how much time you got, if you do A and then B, it's going to equal C, no matter how you look at it.
So now we're talking about building a connection with somebody and watching them, and we're grieving the loss.
It's so hard.
Okay, well, we get close to people.
Yeah.
I mean, that's what a real relationship is, a real one.
Yeah.
You know, not we get close so you can give me some dope.
Yeah.
or buy me a drink.
Yeah.
But this is like a real relationship.
Yeah, this was a real relationship.
They take a left turn to wherever, and we have to watch it. We can't control it as much as we love them, and we have to watch that happen.
I wish I could just give everybody a pill and just like, all right, get that. Don't do that. That's not going to work. Like, here, take this so you can get that out of your head.
Well, only an addict would think that way.
I mean, I
give
don't
you
know
a pill and we're going to change.
All right, we'll give you a lozenge. A lozenge.
Is that such a thing?
Cough drop?
Shit. Oh, really?
Cough drop lozenges.
Okay.
Come on now.
Excellent work, son. All right. So that story, I was interested because we have experienced such grief.
Yes.
I mean, I have cried over a client that I have worked with, and then because family, coworkers and others, when family asked to go identify the body, they couldn't do it.
Ooh, that's tough.
And I had worked with this person outside of treatment too, and individually. And I was like, well, I'll go sit with him. So I sat with this person in the morgue, and for a good half hour, and intentionally to be with that person.
What was that experience like?
For me, to be with their spirit. Now, the body is the physical self, but the spirit, I was fully talking to wherever this person was. I'm like, well, here we are, buddy.
Yeah.
We have walked this part of it. You've done this, and I'm still glad to be with you. I'm still glad to be with you even at this time.
Yeah.
Because so many people love this guy. So many people love this person. And it was like the mother, when because I worked with them in private practice too, when they were learning of him passing, when she called me, I've had so many parents call me to blame me. You know, you didn't do good enough here, or this is how come. But she called me and said, I just want you to know that he lived 2 more years because you continue to work with him. And I mean, after I got the phone, man, I just squalled.
Yes.
Because I didn't expect her to say that to me.
Yeah.
And I don't know, just the support of the experiences of what we try to do to help somebody.
Yeah.
And this individual was well loved. So that's what I mean by the loss, because we invest in these relationships.
And that is one of the hardest parts about, I'm going to say, this lifestyle and this job field.
Yeah.
Is investing emotionally and spiritually in somebody and just watch it just fade away.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty tough. I ain't gonna say I'm numb to that, but it's almost like I just said, if you do this gonna happen.
Well, we see it with clients, but when you become so close to somebody, just like family.
Yeah.
We say that until somebody in our family goes, and then it hits.
Yeah.
So when you get really close with somebody, it hits. And that's how come because having worked with this person, that's how come it had so much emotional value to me.
Yeah, I always joke with my sponsor a lot. I'm not going to say his name. He'll cringe right now because he's going to watch it. And I always joke with him and say, man, if you go back out, I'm following you. Not seriously, but like that's how close we are. Like I want
guilt trip him.
Yes, I want you to know how much my recovery is dependent on you keep walking that line so I can see you right in front of me.
Yeah.
But nah, I mean, I wouldn't really do that. But that's how close we became. But like if something, God forbid, but if something was to ever happen to him, I think I would that would hurt. That'd be probably the most hurtful one.
Thank you.
That I lost in the. Well, you ain't going nowhere. I know you said thank you. Like, what about me? Oh,
I didn't say that.
Oh,
What
all
are you
right, my
talking
bad.
about?
I'm trying to do you and read
You
people's
said
brain.
you were
I suck at
schizophrenic.
it.
Where are you going, dog?
I'm about to go see the doctor.
So
I got a doctor again. Man.
Well, all right. Well, look. Now that we're talking about first, the hope part, if there was a story that you had of somebody that you did help, that you watched, that you went into a situation that you thought maybe, yeah, this cat's not gonna hang, this cat's not gonna make it, but it was a miraculous transformation. And the thing is, you got to witness that. See, that's the beautiful part. You get to witness the miracle. And I don't know if anything stands out. Sometimes.
So outside of myself?
Yeah. Oh, God.
Is it somebody?
Just do that? Yeah.
Is it somebody that I had to work with or just been a part of their journey and seen it?
Oh, somebody that you participated in their walk. And it's like, man, I watched them do this, but I got to be a part of it. Even though I sat with that guy, that person, I walked with them even to the end of it. So it's like, wow. So I'm walking with this person and I'm experiencing their miracle.
And we still walking together till this day. My the program director at Regions. You know him. You want me to say his name?
No, well you can if you want.
Yeah, Kale.
Okay.
Kale. I won't say his last name, but to see.
Well, it's not going to be online or anything. I'm sorry, but you just brought it.
I told him where I worked
like
at
it's
his
anonymous.
position.
It's anonymous.
Yeah, but Kale, man. Where we came in at, because we 3 months apart in our sobriety time, and where he came from and where he's at now is like, if he can do this, like I know for a fact there's hope for me and others like behind us.
How have you helped him?
Or
is that too personal because now we brought up his name?
No, not at all.
I can totally respect that if that's.
I mean, it's just doing what we doing now, just not on camera.
Okay.
Just being a person to be confided in, but also being stern enough to hold you accountable.
Right.
In some areas that he struggled in, was some areas I flourished in. So just being an example of what to do in certain situations, and then vice versa. I learned from him too. Just holding them accountable and being that person, like I talked about, having that person in your peer support circle, or your support circle that you can call and like you can lean on and know like, okay, he gonna give me an answer like out of like love and wanting to see me do better, not something like just being a yes man that could cripple me. And really just like putting them in positions to be successful. That sound conceited. See, that's what I was worried. That's why I was trying to word it, because I don't want to sound like I'm just this God, but like just putting them in positions to be to
That's a beautiful thing.
Yeah, but that sounds so conceited.
How is it succeeded? Because they're going to have to do the work. You put them in the position. You didn't. They became successful on their own. Yeah. You just gave them a spot, and where it goes from there is up to them.
Yeah.
Right?
You're right. Thank you for cleaning that up. That's why you got so many letters behind your name.
Oh, whatever.
I can put it out there, and then you can like disperse it for me.
Okay, thank you. Right. So we've talked about the journey. We've talked about some pain. We got the hope that's going there. 6 years recovery.
Yeah.
And our journey together. It's been great, man.
It's been amazing. It's like,
thank you.
I bring that back up every time. It was like watching you on TV. And like I'm sitting in this dude's studio right now on this nice, comfortable couch.
Oh, this ain't my studio. This is Music City Studio.
It's your studio for the camera.
Oh yes, it's my studio. Thank you for clarifying that. So look, we're coming to a close.
My worst favorite,
because it's been real. It's been fun. It has been real.
It has been real. And it's been fun.
It's been real fun.
It's been real fun.
Yeah, I'm gonna go that route.
I feel like an out of body experience.
So I want to be able to thank, besides yourself, Built by the Red Stick, because you guys have had me on y'all's episode.
And you're coming on for a third time. Get ready.
That's great.
You heard it here first.
We also want to remind you guys with Rayville Recovery, and we do want to shout out to Ryan Felder with his role. He's also Mr. President of the Louisiana Association of Substance Abuse Counselors and Trainers board members. And so he was president-elect. Now he's the president. And I say to you, Mr. President, thank you. For Rayville Recovery, you have a tagline for him?
Rayville Recovery, the journey starts with you.
rocking good news.
Yes, Lord.
Man, I certainly appreciate you being here. Thank you.
I appreciate you having me. Seriously, the pleasure was all mine. This was my pleasure.
Right on, right on.
Yes, sir.
Okay. I just want to say for everybody, thank you for joining us, participating with us, and anything else that you might have gained from this experience. For Voices of Recovery, I'm Gregory Greer, and with that, I say namaste.
All right, what namaste mean?
Well, we should have kept that shit in there.
Oh, it's not cut yet, literally.
Namaste. Well, namaste means thank you. The light in me recognizes the light in you.
So that's never.